Hello, guys. I just have a story real quick to tell you. A couple days ago, I can't stay long, but I do have a word from the Lord from this morning, but I'll do it later. A couple days ago, I was sitting in my chair later at night, and suddenly I felt the earth shake underneath me. I mean, strong. Never had that before. I live in Wisconsin. We don't get that. And never, ever before. And it was really, really strong. So my first thought was maybe a bear got into the garage underneath me and was doing something and it made some noise, or there was an explosion nearby. Okay. So then later on that night, I was in a lot of pain and I was talking to Deb. And so Deb came up and brought me a muscle relaxant. And while she's sitting there, I said, let me ask you a question. I felt the earth shake very strong underneath me and I can't figure out what it was. Did you feel it too? She said, yes, I did. She felt it when she was in her place, which is a little ways from me. This is Wisconsin. We don't have earthquakes. We don't have tremors. So either there's something going on. Hi, Jill. There's something going on, like people talk about the FEMA camps and they're building underneath the ground and there's something like that. There was some explosion that's never been reported. Or we have got activity underground, the plates. Now, I know there's the Madrid that people talk about, a major, major earthquake around the Madrid. And I think, if I'm right, it's like a state over, maybe from me, maybe a state and a half. So I'm kind of wondering, go to praying. If any of you have heard of anything going on in Wisconsin, let me know. Any kind of explosion that's not being reported. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. I've never, and I don't know how, I'm almost 17 years being here, have never had a tremor underneath me. So I wanted to share that. I also wanted to share a quick dream. Very, very rare, if ever. So it's that rare. Do I ever have dreams of, ISIS or Taliban, that kind of stuff? The other night, a few nights ago, I had a dream. And in the dream, I knew they were after people, and I need to go get with my own kind, which would be Christians. And I remember, the only thing I remember with it, I remember something about a TV, and you could switch the channel to the Christian or them. And I switched to the Christian. I need to go to my own kind, something to that effect. And I remember coming out of the dream going, why am I dreaming this? Why am I dreaming? I'm watching them. They're going after people. And then I felt strong in my spirit. I could be wrong, but I really felt in my spirit. The Lord was showing me something, that they're everywhere. This is what I felt in my dream. They're everywhere. And so what I felt the Lord was showing me, because I never got hurt, is that not just them, whoever the enemy is, which the Lord showed me, remember, in a dream quite a while back, that we're going to be attacked from within. Our own, I don't know, deep state, whatever you want to call it, that there's a lot of the enemy all around us, including, Islam and all this. They're all around us, sleeping cells, whatever. And that's what the dream was showing me, but that we would be okay. To stay with our own, to, pray, fast, really seek God. So I just wanted you to be aware of those two things. If you have any opinions, go ahead and write them down. I don't type much, guys, so if I don't respond, that doesn't mean I don't care or that I didn't read. Now, I did get a word from the Lord this morning while I was in worship, and I wrote it down, but I need to go back through it. And I need a little more time to set up. I finally learned how to work the tripod because I have to make it up really high. But I just want you to know also, there will be service Monday night. Unless Deb takes a turn for the worse, she's doing better. She's still hurting. Her knees were hurting pretty bad today because she got on the floor and tried to get up, and she's hurting pretty bad. So unless she tells me she needs help getting to a doctor, which she has every single day of the week, I pray not. But if she does, I'll be there for her. So as far as I know, we'll have service Monday night, 7 p.m. Central, okay? I love you guys. Take care.